Hello everyone, I'm back. My name is Amiliyaa Syed. I'm back at AskAmiliyaa with another video of mine under the series Indian Education System and What Needs to Change. If you haven't watched my two previous videos, please do have a look and I'm sure you will find it very useful. Well, when we are talking about Indian education system, there is a lot that needs to be changed. And yes, most of us will agree to it. And if you don't, please hear this out and understand why it needs to change. And I'm sure this will be very useful for you. Well, when we look at education system, it has been put into a very specific way or category where every student in the class learns everything. Whereas amongst a group of 15, 20, 30, 40, 50 students in a class, it may not be possible, or rather it is technically impossible to have the same amount of learning quotient or the same pace of learning for every child. Every child has its own need and also has a different method of learning. So education system needs to realize that how the absorption of knowledge or any knowledge that is being imparted can be made better, because every student has a different capacity, has a different need altogether. So the teaching methods cannot remain the same all the time. Now, when I say this, I do not mean to really question the teacher's capacity or capabilities, but I really want to say that it's not humanly possible for one teacher to look at 40, 50 or maybe just 30 students as well in a time and pay equal attention to them. However, this is much of a need with the kind of the way we are advancing in terms of technology, the way the world is evolving in terms of learning, and in terms of lot of new avenues coming up, where the need to use technology is really important. There should be some methods used by artificial intelligence, or maybe some chatbots, or maybe some other ways to probably capture the amount of learning interest, need and requirement for each child in a class. For example, I just go back to my school days and I remember that understanding those equations or physics or chemistry formulas was not easy for me, while there were some students who could really just grasp it in a wink of an eye and could really understand it quickly. For me, it was a challenge and I used to really struggle a lot. And that happens with each student in a class. Some may not be interested because that topic is not of their interest. So here is a need to probably introduce the right amount of technology, artificial intelligence, and also maybe create a different method to capture the needs, the learning requirements, the pace and interest of a child, so that we can slowly, gradually take them, handhold them to a direction which paves a much more stronger, much more concrete path for their career, for their lives, for their betterment and future. And that's what I want to say to everyone. So if you've liked this video, if you agree to this, or maybe if you don't agree to this, you can leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and you will find much more useful topics being discussed here at AskAmiliyaa. In case you have a question, feel free to ask a question, drop it in the comment box or write me on my email ID which is mentioned in my channel, and I'll be happy to answer you back. So happy learning and keep enjoying the videos. Thank you. See you then.